everyone, long time no see. Today I am going to be bringing you like a summer makeup look without lashes, which I think is important for like sweating and stuff. Lashes don't always stay on. That's what I'm doing today. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Click below because I do upload here and there, so you might as well put the notifications on because it's not actually a steady schedule. Then you'll be notified if I do upload. To start, SPF. If you haven't put that on already, put it on. I'm not putting it on because I'm not going outside. Should I put it on anyway? Okay, we'll put it on anyway. The SPF I'm using is this Quarterly one. Put way too much on. Ew. For some reason at the moment, I don't know if you can just tell by me putting that on, my skin is so sensitive and I'm not sure why. It's like all over my body, so I need to like figure that out. I love this sun cream because it just makes me look fresh and it doesn't leave a white cast on my face, which I really like when using it underneath my makeup. I'm honestly not too bothered if I'm not putting makeup on top. Okay, so then the next thing I'm using is a hyaluronic acid. It's this one from L'Oreal. That's just because this is the one I have. I really like it. My mum says it freezes your face, like it makes it hard, which I didn't realise. I'm just popping that all over my face. And then I'm probably going to take a couple minutes to let that soak in. And in the meantime, I'm going to use, let me get it for you. I'm going to pop some moisturiser lip balm on my lips. So you don't want those crusty. I'm going to pop on the Barley Body medium dark tan on like my neck and chest and my hands, my face, just to give me some colour because I have no fake tan on right now. But because of my sensitive skin issue, I don't want to put anything permanent. I want to wash it off tonight. I'm going to go pop this on and then we'll get on with the makeup. I've got colour to my skin. I find just makes it so much easier when putting on a nice base. I've already done my brows. I do have a tutorial on my brows on my channel, so just have a look through there to see what I'm doing, and if that changes I'll obviously update you guys with a new video. But right now the products are still the same and the technique is still the same. It's just day by day my brows look different anyway. If they look different, that's why. For the base of my foundation, I'm gonna be using the Charlotte Tilbury because it is so nice and glowy. I'm not using this as the foundation just because personally I prefer a little bit more coverage, but this really gives, what's the word, it really evens your skin tone out. And I use that in shade 4.5, which is slightly dark for me, but once I put concealer and foundation over the top, it's not. It gives me a nice little glow. I don't know if I could say it's a dupe because this is a bit more glowy, but in terms of the coverage, the Revolution Glow Body is a very similar coverage to what I would say the Flawless Filter is. Definitely go check that out. It's just, I would say, slightly more matte, so it might even be better for those with oily skin. As you can see, it's really evened out my skin and just given it a bit of oomph, which is what we want. I'm gonna be putting on a bit of this Fenty Eavesdrop skin tint. It is slightly dark. As you can see, it's the exact same color as the Charlotte Tilbury. I'm just adding a pump of the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter just to lighten that up slightly and give it a bit more full coverage. And then I'm gonna blend all this in. This is the first time like I've actually been really excited to film in a while, and I think, okay, actually this is for the gals. Tell me periods don't mess up your whole life. I swear the week before my period, I feel like I complain about my period in every single video, but it actually is a really big genuine issue for me because it alters my whole perception on life for a solid 3 weeks of my month. 3 is the week after my period, but then I'm just a maniac because I'm off the walls after being on my period for like a whole month, even though I've not been on my period for a whole month, but my hormones make me feel like I've been on my period for a whole month. Anyways, this is what that skin combo looks like, and tell me this is not the most gorgeous. It's like so stunning, right? All these 3 products mixed together. It's so nice to have the coverage with the glow mixed into one. I really like it. I have to go in with the classic e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in light beige because it's the only one that doesn't crease. I'm just popping that in my inner corner just to cover the dark circles under my eyes, and I put some on my chin just because my makeup always wears off on my chin, so I like to put a bit of extra coverage there for when it does wear off. I can save it quick. And to blend that in, I'm using the Zoeva Fluid Arc brush just because I can really get those corners and blend. I've seen a lot of people doing the blush into the concealer trend, which I am kind of intrigued to try, so I will be trying that today. I know it's not part of the tutorial, so if it fails, that's on me. I think it could work. I think it really could work, but I want to get my base down first and then we can start figuring that out. I'm also just dragging whatever's left onto my forehead. For cream bronzer, I've gone back to the Refi and Satin. That's my concealer, purely because I fucking love it. It's so nice, and I love the Chanel one, but I prefer the Chanel one when I'm doing like a no makeup. This one, when I'm doing a bit more full coverage, is so much better because I find it shows up a lot more. And I'm gonna slightly blend that down my neck. Can you guys see how much more matte the concealer is to the outside? And even though it's hydrating, this is why I know I can't use the normal e.l.f. Camo Concealer, because this is the hydrating and it pretty much from a distance looks like I've already set my under eyes. My under eyes are dry. For blusher, I'm going to use the Fenty Summertime Wine because this is the best cream blush I've used. It's so natural. Some of them, oh my god, how am I going to get this open? I think we're in. That's what the blush looks like. It's not matte, it's like, looks disgusting. It's got a little shimmer in it. Now that is done, I'm gonna do the concealer thing. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this blusher here from Makeup Revolution, which is in the shade Blushing in Love. Pop some of that on the back of my hand, and then grab a more highlighting concealer, which is the Born This Way by Too Faced in Vanilla. And I'm just gonna mix this on the back of my hand. I don't think I put enough of the blush in it. Let's put some more. Are you meant to put normal concealer over the top? Or are you meant to leave it like really pink? Honestly, couldn't tell you. Oh, hold up. Isn't it, or does that look insane? This might be a hack that I introduce. I know it's literally just color correcting effectively on top of your makeup. I love that. Now we've got our base down. I'm gonna take the Charlotte Tilbury setting powder, my favorite. Love. It's perfect, and that is what I'm going to use to set my whole face. And anywhere I'm not going to powder with either a powder blush, powder highlight, anything powder, I'm going to set on my eyelids also. For bronzer, I'm going to use the Milani Baked Bronzer in Dulce and start packing this where I put my cream bronzer. This has a bit of shimmer in it, but not too much, that it really just warms up your face so nicely. This, what's going on? I don't know why that part of my forehead is acting up, but we'll leave her to do her thing for now. We'll come back to her. This is just going to warm up my face, and I'm also popping that on the end of my nose, on my neck. I will be dragging this onto my eyelids, but I'm going to do that with a eyeshadow brush just to keep it a bit more concise. I'm just swooping it through rather than blending it on like from here out like that, to like join it together rather than make it look like eyeshadow, because for some reason whenever I put eyeshadow on without lashes I just feel strange, but having the bronzer on doesn't feel like I've got eyeshadow on. It just feels much more what's the word, it's at the tip of my tongue, put together. Yeah, we'll go with that. For blusher, I am using the Kylie blush in Pink Power, which I love because it's much more natural compared to some of the other blushes I use. Like, it's not as powerful and in your face, which I quite like when I'm not going crazy with my makeup. I don't want to be blushed out to the gods, but I still want to look youthful and glowy and all things lovely. Just popping that on my cheeks, kind of blending it into my under eyes, but not really. Pop mascara onto your lashes. I'm using the Maybelline Colossal Curl Bounce mascara. I'm not gonna lie, I've been sleeping on this one. I tried it this morning. Look at that. Like, that's mad, right? Yeah, it is. I know it is. What's everyone been up to? I literally did fuck all over Easter. I got it on my nose, which has really annoyed me, but I'm trying to hide it. It destroys it. Personally, I'm not too fussed if the mascara is waterproof or not, just purely because of the hassle of taking off the waterproof mascara. I don't like that. If you're going to a pool and you want to wear this makeup look, change it to waterproof just for your own sanity. We don't want that smearing down your face. I'm gonna take this Collection Fast Stroke eyeliner and pop that up here to fill in my lash line. I haven't added a wing or anything, just on the top lash line and to the inner corner to make it look seamless. That has made my lashes look so much thicker and darker. This is like one of those steps that, oh my god, it's in my eye again, changes everything. If you take one thing from this tutorial, if you're wearing mascara, lashes, or whatever, make sure you just line your upper lash line either with a black or a brown eyeliner, and I promise you it will change your life. I'm done. You're done. We're done. Right, I'm gonna actually not talk through this because clearly I shouldn't be trusted. This is what it's looking like. Don't mind the eyeliner here. I'm just gonna let it dry, and I'm gonna take it off my like lash line there, just to like cohere my bottom lash line to my upper lash line. I'm gonna take this really tiny brown shade and blend the tiniest bit under. You barely even notice, but I think makes all the difference. I'm then gonna take this Bali Body Instant Tan, and I'm gonna use that to apply some faux freckles over the top of my freckles, because right now I'm being forced to embrace them. Popping that just like around my nose and things, and then I'll take my finger and blend. Once again, finger, blend. It looks sun-kissed, it looks cute, it looks fresh. For highlighter, I'm using the Refi Gloss Highlighter because it is like one of the best highlighters I think out there. I'm then gonna take this clear brow gel. This one's from Makeup Revolution. Pop that through my brows to get rid of any excess powder, and then also on my lower lash line. I'm gonna take iconic setting spray. Spray that all over my face. That is all set in and kind of chilled, and it's not gonna move anything. I'm now gonna go into contour. I think, why did you set before you contour? It's just the way it works right now, no? So because our base is very like fun and fresh, but I still want to look snatched. I don't want to look flat. Contour is such a main part of this look. I want to make sure that I'm looking snatched. I'm taking the Scott Barnes contour and I'm gonna start carving. Jawline. There's a few more steps and we're nearly done. Juvia's Place powder. This is the most flawless powder for under your eyes, and I think having a flawless under eye really changes your look a lot. I'll show you the difference. You see, I feel like it really just adds that bit of extra something. We're so nearly done. I just wanted to let you know, guys, this might have taken a while for me to do on camera, but in real life, if I was, oh my god, oh no, my blusher has broken everywhere. Oh lord. I am using the Beauty Crop blush palette, or what's left of it. I'm just gonna take some off the mirror and I'm gonna pop that just to reiterate the blush I had on earlier, because my skin eats makeup. That is the skin. And then for lips, I prefer gloss if I've got a look like this on. Literally, I'm using this Sigma Renewal Lip Oil because it's like the perfect colour. And I'm just gonna pop this on. And this is the finished makeup. Oh, I didn't contour my nose. Oh my god. So I just contoured my nose with a TikTok filter. I can't remember which one I used in particular, but I'm gonna highlight now, and I'm using the Kylie Iced Out highlighter. I'm just popping that across the end of my nose and right in the center up there. And that is honestly the finished makeup. This is like my go-to easy, like breezy, fresh summer's day makeup, and it's quick. Once again, wait, really quickly. Set one more time. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed filming. I actually haven't filmed in ages, so that was really fun for me. Don't forget to subscribe. I think I said that at the start of the video, but I don't actually tell people to subscribe. I'm gonna start doing that, so subscribe. I will catch you guys in my next video, which will be probably a more full glam look, to be honest, so get excited. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in a bit. Deuces.